Hey, my legion, and how y'all doing today? And welcome to a special Christmas Eve edition of Wet Wednesdays. And that's the way it is. I'm trying to be like Walter Cronkite. If any of you young kids know who Walter Cronkite is, I remember growing up with him. Anyways, this is one of the last products that Tony Talent was nice enough to send me, the Wrestling Talent, also known as Radar Viper. He sent me a whole bunch of Switch. I wanted to save the last one for a special review. So I do it on Christmas Eve because he did. And I wanted to give a message to Tony first. He did a video about a month ago. It seemed like longer than a month ago, but he did a goodbye video where his one channel wrestling talent, and then he has Radar Viper does wrestling thing. Now Radar Viper's still doing videos. It's like wrestling themed. His other channel is still doing videos. And he's starting a thing of shout outs, which is really cool. And he did a goodbye video. And I commented on Facebook. I didn't leave a comment on the video because I didn't know what the heck to say. And there were some great comments from other people on there. And I watched the video again, and I was thinking of the words of what to say. Now I know what to say, and I thought maybe it'd be inspirational. Christmas Eve is a Christmas Eve type thing, very positive. And now I get to review, and now I got a movie review too. And I thought I mentioned he was saying on the video that he kind of lost his passion for it, and he says he doesn't have it anymore. But the one thing, Tony, is I don't think you. I mean, if that's what you decide to do, not to. I mean, that's fine. You're still doing stuff on radar. I mean, you have your plate full. You're always on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. Your plate's full. If you decide not to do videos anymore, it's fine. But I wanted to say I don't think you ever lost it, because what it is the one thing that makes you you. You know what I mean? It is the creative spark that lives in all of us. And I hope this doesn't sound sappy. It's not meant to be. But how can I say this? It is your creative spark, and you never lose your creative spark. You just have self doubt. You know, because 2014's been a strange year. A lot of people who used to do videos all the time in 2013 aren't doing that many 2014 for whatever reason, or like some other people, some of my friends said they're not doing very many videos after 2014, or it's been really weird. 2013 was a booming year for videos, and then 2014, I guess it changes. I don't know what 2015 holds in store for me, my channel, or for your channel, or I don't know. But I just wanted to say that you're my friend, and you never really lost it, because it is your creative spark, and you will always have your creative spark, and that's what makes Tony Talent, and what makes you you. And you know, it's like I said, it's a creative spark in all of us. So, other than that, sound too sappy, is kind of an inspirational message for you and anyone else who watches this video. I hope it's a lot of people. I use the views, and for Christmas Eve, and I want to thank you very much for being right on top of my videos on Twitter, because I just started a Twitter account. I'm still getting used to it. I guess you're the first person to watch my videos and like them, and then you say you like them on Twitter, and I think that's awesome. Thank you very much, Tony. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate. I mean, you do on the Radar Viper, that's fine, or Double T, Tony Talent. That's cool. Thank you very much. And I remember they had a guy. I remember watching the Letter People. They had a guy named Mr. T, and not the other Mr. T, but this was in the early 70s. Mr. T is a guy, his name Tall Teeth. And then he was the bad guy, and this is like a puppet show for kids. And I watch it because it's funny. It's really funny. And there's a villain on it called Terrible Tough Tony. Is that you, Terrible Tough Tony? Oh, I thought I'd ask. I'm being silly now. But I wanted to review the Switch thing that you sent me. And this is the watermelon strawberry Switch. It says 100% of what you want, 0% of what you don't. One of the last things that you were kind enough to send me. Sparkling 100% juice. No sugar added, no preservatives. Sometimes with the sparkling fruit juices, they taste alcoholic because, like, you go to Walmart for New Year's, they have the sparkling grape juice and stuff like that, and it tastes like an alcoholic beverage, even though there's no alcohol in it, just because of carbonation and stuff. says 100% what you want. 100% juice, 100% RDA, vitamin C, all natural, sparkling, great taste, refreshment. 0% of what you don't. No sugar added, no corn syrup, no preservatives, no artificial colors, gluten free. Says switch. Do something good for a change. Says check us out at switchbeverage.com. I almost said switch believe, but switch believe. Do you believe? And I go into nutritional facts. Contains 100% juice. I mean, there's no sugar added, but there's natural sugar in here for fruit juice. Okay. It's 8 ounce, 8 fluid ounce can. Servings 1. Calories 120. 5 milligrams sodium, 29 grams carbs, 28 grams sugar, and 100% vitamin C. Let's try it out. And then it said, of course, at the bottom it says, let's keep the planet healthy. Please recycle this can. Okay, let's open it up. Well, that sounds cool. No, it's not. I hear a little bit of wind right now. It's not raining right now. Wow. That tastes really good. You get, it's kind of sometimes when they meld, mind meld, they meld fruit juice together. It's a little tough to describe. You taste a great hint of the strawberry rush through, and then you hit like tones of watermelon. It's really good. I like this very much. Tastes delicious. Wow, it's really good. Thank you very much, Tony, for this. And I give this a really good 8.5 out of 10 for Switch watermelon strawberry fruit juice. And this has been a Wet Wednesday, Christmas Eve edition of Wet Wednesdays. And I thought I'd do a movie review. And a movie review is from a movie I've been having a heck of a time finding this. This was like rarer than hen's teeth. A movie that came out in 84, 85. Well, they say 85. They said 84 in the ending credits. From New World. New World used to do a whole bunch of movies, especially in the 80s. And they got major attention, major theater play. Like stuff like Vamp and, Vamp, Wanted Dead or Alive, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And, Death Before Dishonor, the Fred Dryer movie. And this is Out of Control. And this is a movie that is like 70. It said, I think it was at 78 minutes. It's really short. It's like one of the quickie movies from the 80s. And I remember I wanted to see it just because it sounded interesting. Because they put a lot of ads in it, and it played in the drive-ins for like a week and was gone. Maybe 2 weeks, but I doubt it's pushing it. I think it was played for like a week at the drive-ins and was gone. Now I asked. For a long time, I didn't have cable because we lived down in the country, and back then they were super lazy. The cable companies wanted to go out there, and my one friend in 11th grade had HBO, or HBO or Cinemax. No, Cinemax. And we used to get the Sunday paper, and they used to have a TV guide in there, and it had like there was 2 horror films I wanted to see. It was Hills Have Eyes 2 Part 2 from this 80. These from the 80s, not the new Hills Have Eyes 2 from 2007 or whatever. And Creature with Klaus Kinski. I'm a big Klaus Kinski fan anyways. And I asked my one friend in business class, it was like Intro to Business, I think in 11th grade, was Miss Kaczynski. I can't remember her name. Kaczynski maybe. And I asked if he was it was that late night. I asked him if I give him a tape, if he taped those 2 shows. Out of Control was before. I didn't know if he would be able to tape all 3 of them, so I just asked him to tape 2 horror films. I've been wanting to see Out of Control though, and he taped a little bit of the ending of Out of Control, and also Hills Have Eyes Creature, and then a little bit of a movie called Where the Boys Are, 84, a remake of that, I guess, and like the first 10 minutes or so, and both the Hills Have Eyes 2 and Creature were great. The ending of Out of Control just wouldn't make me see it more. And then what this movie is about a group of rich kids. Well, this one guy has his father left him an estate, and they were going to take him, and they were going to take these guys down on like a private seaplane And what happens is they end up crashing and running afoul of a bunch of drug smugglers. And they crashed and they went up on a deserted island. And I want to say, first of all, the first 10-15 minutes of this movie absolutely sucks. It is so annoying. The first 10 minutes, because they show they have like these long extended music sequences, and it begins with these guys, all these kids making faces and acting stupid for like, and they play the song "Out of Control." That I remember the song "Out of Control." They play that to this, and then they cut and they said, "Well, that was this guy's movie entry into this video contest." And they show them dancing, and the kid, the director's in like this tiger outfit. I wanted to punch the movie screen. I mean, people are complaining about Larry the Cable Guy and Jingle All the Way too. This is far more annoying. Watch this video. I mean, the first 10. I mean, most people probably want to put up with it after like 2 or 3 minutes, because I was getting my patience was being tested, because I wanted to see the movie. I wanted to see the whole movie for a long time, and my patience was tested on this. And after the first 10-15 minutes, it stopped after the ending credits. And it finally, this filmmaker kid's like this real nebbish. I like Woody Allen, but he's trying to be like a Woody Allen in this, and he's very annoying. He's more like a guy named Rob I used to know, and Jody knows him. And oh my God, he was really it was terrible. And basically, there's this kid said his dad left him this money, and they're going to go down this island. And they have plane troubles. It crashes, and they end up on this desert island. And they play, like I said, they're talking about the extended musical scenes. They go on the island at nighttime, and it's hard to see anything. And they play like spin the bottle, and they end up playing strip spin the bottle. And there's a little bit of female nudity, and they go in this extended music sequence of dancing that's terrible, and it's shot badly. And the nudity's okay. They don't show a whole lot. And probably making this movie sound better than it really is. But I mean, it's nothing. It's not compelling whatsoever. You don't care about any of the characters. It's pretty lousy. And then, thankfully, after that, all the night sequences gone. It's just day sequences after that. And they have like these guys come, these drug smugglers come, they kidnap them. They break them out this boat, and they were going to kidnap them. They knock over this furnace, and they knock the guys out, and they leave, and then the boat blows up, and they go back to the island, right? And then later on, you see a seaplane come, and you see these guys come out, and they're the regular drug smugglers out to get the other guys. And they bring weapons and everything. And I don't want to give away any more. I just wanted to say that this movie is not compelling whatsoever. It starts out annoying. It's not as annoying after that, but they have another musical sequence, like a love making sequence. I mean, I'm making this movie sound better than it really is. It was still real lame. Nothing was compelling about this movie. I'm finally glad I got to see it. What I saw at the last 10-15 minutes back in 85 or 86 was like a bunch of action stuff, which made the movie look really good, but the movie doesn't really add up to anything. It's now I know I can't find it on Wikipedia. It's mentioned like in one sentence, and for whatever reason, Rotten Tomatoes screwed up and said it's 2003 when it's 1990. It said 1984. It said some people say 85, but it says 2003. I don't know why. No critic reviews, even though they do have critic reviews, and a lot of critics hated it. They gave it a turkey or 1 star. It's really a terrible movie. If I had to rate it, I'd give it a 3 out of 10. But if it was annoying as those first 10-15 minutes was, it would have been a 0. It would have been a nothing. So there you have it for Out of Control. And I want to thank you again, Tony, for everything. And thank you again for what you sent. And I hope everybody enjoyed this special Christmas Eve edition of Wet Wednesdays with the inspirational message of Tony and a movie review. So until next time, until next time, everybody, please take care, my legion.